And welcome back to College Football Tradition here on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. My name is Brian Partika, and I'm so excited to join you for another solo show, College Football Tradition Trivia number 2. So we're doing our second episode of trivia for the summer. I got some really great feedback, some constructive feedback as well on our first trivia episode. So I really appreciate the feedback. Continue to comment, continue to subscribe, to like, to give me some feedback on how you think that these trivia episodes are going. I really want to make sure it's enjoyable and it's fun for those of you who are listening. So we're going to jump right into it. So it's trivia number 2. We have 3 rounds of trivia today. Every round of trivia is going to have its own theme. And I'll go into what the themes are, what they mean, because some of them help you answer some of the questions as well. So, jumping right into it, round 1 is common theme trivia. So, we have 5 questions. The answers to all 5 questions tie into a common theme. So, the answers can all relate to maybe all the schools are in the Mountain West, if that's what all the answers kind of compile to. So, the theme of trivia is something that you could figure out as you're answering the questions. So, if you know the answer to number 2 and it relates to number 3 and number 4, like maybe it's a bunch of schools that are located in the state of Indiana, it could relate to something like that. That is just an example of what these themes can be. So without further ado, we will jump right into round 1. It is common theme trivia. The answers are all going to tie into a common theme. Question number 1. What 2 schools have won exactly 3 national championships apiece during the BCS and college football playoff eras? Question number 1. What 2 schools have won exactly 3 national championships apiece during the BCS and college football playoff eras? So there are 2 schools that have each won 3 national titles in the BCS and CFP eras combined, so since 1998. Who are those 2 schools? Question number 2. Who calls the Liberty Bowl home? Question number 2. Who calls the Liberty Bowl their home stadium? Moving on to question number 3. Which 2 SEC schools are located in towns named Columbia? Question number 3. Which 2 SEC schools are located in towns named Columbia? Question number 4. Who did Jameis Winston and Florida State defeat in the 2014 BCS National Championship game? Question number 4. Who did Jameis Winston and Florida State defeat in the 2014 BCS National Championship game? This was the last BCS National Championship game before the playoff era. Question number 5. Garrett Riley and Tom Allen are the offensive and defensive coordinators of what Southern team? Question number 5. Garrett Riley and Tom Allen are the offensive and defensive coordinators of what Southern team? Okay, so that wraps it up for round 1 of common theme trivia. Did you catch on to what the theme was of all the answers? We will get back to those answers after we wrap up round 2. So, as we get into round 2, the theme for round 2 is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did this in our first episode, and I'll re-explain how this works. So there's 5 questions. The first question is going to have 5 possible answers. The second question will have 4 possible answers. The third question will have 3 possible answers, and so on and so on. You'll get it as we go along. It's a pretty simple concept to grasp, but we will jump right into round 2. Question number 1. Name 5 of the 6 FBS schools located in the state of Alabama. Question number 1. Name 5 of the 6 FBS schools located in the state of Alabama. So feel free to pause if you need more time to answer that question. Question number 2. What 4 teams made the 2017-2018 college football playoff? Question number 2. What 4 teams made the 2017-2018 college football playoff? We're looking for the 4 teams that made the bracket. Question number 3. I really like this question. What 3 Big Ten schools have a football stadium named Memorial Stadium? Question number 3. What 3 Big Ten schools have a football stadium named Memorial Stadium? A little hint on this one. One of these 3 schools was not always in the Big Ten. The other 2 are pretty much OG members of the Big Ten. Question number 4. What 2 schools play for the in-state rivalry, the Ram Falcon Trophy? What 2 schools who are located in the same state play for the rivalry trophy, the Ram Falcon Trophy? Question number 5. Who is the host of Fox's Big Noon Kickoff? Question number 5. Who is the host of Fox's college football pregame show, Big Noon Kickoff? Okay, so that wraps it up for round 2. We're going to go hop back into round 1 of common theme trivia. Again, there is a common theme to all of the answers given in this round. We will jump into the answers right now. Question number 1. What 2 schools have won exactly 3 national championships apiece during the BCS and college football playoff eras? The answers there are LSU and Ohio State. Actually, ironically, both LSU and Ohio State won those 3 titles with 3 different coaches. For LSU, that was Nick Saban, Les Miles, and Ed Orgeron. And Ohio State, that was Jim Tressel, Urban Meyer, and Ryan Day last year. So those are the answers to question number 1. Question number 2. Who calls the Liberty Bowl their home stadium? That would be Memphis. Memphis calls the Liberty Bowl their home stadium. That's not the official name of their football stadium, as the official name is Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium, but the Liberty Bowl game is the bowl game that is played at Memphis's home stadium. So Memphis is the answer to question number 2. Let's get into question number 3, the answer there. Which 2 SEC schools are located in towns named Columbia? The answer, Missouri and South Carolina. Those are the 2 SEC schools who call Columbia their hometown. Question number 4. Who did Jameis Winston and Florida State defeat en route to an undefeated season in the 2014 BCS National Championship game? The answer there is Auburn. Auburn was the answer there. Question number 5. Garrett Riley and Tom Allen are the offensive and defensive coordinators, 2 of the best in the game. Of what Southern team? That would be Clemson. Clemson is the answer for question number 5. Did you catch on to the theme? The answer to question number 1, LSU and Ohio State. Question number 2, Memphis. Question 3, Missouri and South Carolina. Question 4, Auburn. Question 5, Clemson. Couple different ways it could have gone about there. Maybe you were thinking SEC because LSU, Missouri, South Carolina, Auburn, but then you had Memphis and Clemson thrown in there, so it doesn't really add up. The common theme for round 1 is Tigers. Answers to every question consisted of schools that have the nickname Tigers. Number 1, LSU, obviously not Ohio State, but LSU are the Tigers. Memphis for question number 2, they are the Tigers. Missouri and South Carolina. South Carolina is obviously the Gamecocks, but Missouri is the Tigers. Question number 4, the answer was Auburn. They're the Tigers. And question number 5, Clemson. They are also the Tigers. Let's get into round 2, the answers there in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1, name 5 of the 6 FBS schools located in the state of Alabama. The 6 schools, if you got 5 of them, you get 100% credit. If you get another one, that's a little bonus point for you. But the 5 schools in Alabama are Alabama, Auburn, the 2 obvious ones, UAB, South Alabama, Troy, and Jacksonville State. Many people think Jacksonville State's in Florida. No, it is very much in Alabama. So those are the answers there. Alabama, Auburn, UAB, South Alabama, Troy, and Jacksonville State. Question number 2, what 4 teams made the 2017-2018 college football playoff? This was the year Baker Mayfield won the Heisman. The answer there, Clemson, Alabama, Oklahoma, and Georgia. Alabama beat Clemson, Georgia beat Oklahoma in that double overtime Rose Bowl, and then Alabama went on to win against Georgia in the national championship game. Question number 3, what 3 Big Ten schools have a football stadium named Memorial Stadium? The answer's there, Illinois, Indiana, and Nebraska. Really ironic here. I just found this out. Ironically, Illinois and Nebraska both opened their Memorial Stadium in 1923, 5 days apart from one another. On October 13th, Nebraska opened Memorial Stadium, and then 5 days later, on October 18th, Illinois opened their Memorial Stadium, both occurring in 1923. The name was to honor those lost in World War I. Indiana's Memorial Stadium did not open until 1960, so a little bit after Illinois and Nebraska did. Question number 4, here's the answer. What 2 schools play for the in-state rivalry, the Ram-Falcon Trophy? If you're good with nicknames, this is an easy question for you. The answers are Air Force and Colorado State. Air Force, they're the Falcons. Colorado State, they're the Rams. That's an in-state rivalry in the state of Colorado. Question number 5, one answer here. Who is the host of Fox's pregame college football show, Big Noon Kickoff? The answer is Rob Stone. Rob Stone. It's pretty good voice for college football, I would say. Okay, so that brings us to our final round of trivia for trivia episode number 2 on college football tradition. Again, really appreciate you guys subscribing, liking the episode, sharing with your friends. I appreciate all the feedback I get on this series and all of our series that we do throughout the season. So round 3, we have 5 questions for you. The theme for this round is geography. Geography, the theme for this round. Let's get into it. Question number 1. What city do the Wyoming Cowboys call home? Question number 1. What city do the Wyoming Cowboys call home? Question number 2. What 2 schools are located in towns named Athens? Question number 2. What 2 schools are located in towns named Athens? Question number 3. How many U.S. states do not have an FBS program as of 2025? We're looking for the number of states. And obviously, Delaware is going to be in the FBS this upcoming year. So there's one state that was eliminated from this list. So question number 3 again. How many U.S. states do not have an FBS program as of 2025? Question number 4. Oregon, Oregon State, Washington, and Washington State make up what rivalry series? Question number 4. Oregon, Oregon State, Washington, and Washington State make up what rivalry series? Hint here, think like a compass. So these 4 schools make up a rivalry series. What is it called? Question number 5. How many U.S. states does the MAC have a footprint in as of the 2025 season? Question number 5. How many U.S. states does the Mid-American Conference, the MAC, have a footprint in as of the 2025 season? Okay, hopefully you had a chance to pause or rewind and lock in your answers. We're going to give you those answers right now. Round three of geography, the final round for today. Question number one: what city do the Wyoming Cowboys call home? That would be Laramie, Laramie, Wyoming. Question number two: what two schools are located in towns named Athens? And obviously, we're talking about college football here. So if you're like, oh, there's this small school, that has a town that is located in the town of Athens, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about schools that play college football, particularly on the highest level. So the two schools that are located in towns named Athens are Georgia and Ohio University. Georgia from the SEC, Ohio from the MAC. Question number three: how many U.S. states do not have an FBS program as of 2025? The answer there is 8. There are 8 states without a top-level college football program. That would be Alaska, Maine, Montana, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Rhode Island, South Dakota, and Vermont. So a lot of those states do have FCS programs: Vermont, Maine, Montana, the Dakotas, of course. But they don't have FBS programs. So 8 states: Alaska, Maine, Montana, New Hampshire, North Dakota, Rhode Island, South Dakota, and Vermont. Rhode Island also, they have an FCS program. So 8 is the answer there. Question number 4: Oregon, Oregon State, Washington, and Washington State make up what rivalry series? And the hint there was think like a compass. That's because the answer is the Northwest Championship. Those 4 schools, the 2 Oregons and the 2 Washingtons, they make up a rivalry series called the Northwest Championship. Pretty simple. The trophy would be given out to whatever team swept the other 3. So if you went 2-1 against, like, let's say you're Oregon and you went 2-1 against Oregon State, Washington, and Washington State, you technically didn't win the trophy. You only would win it if you swept your opponents. Fun little fact there. Question number 5: how many U.S. states does the MAC, the Mid-American Conference, have a footprint in as of the 2025 season? This one's kind of a trick question because many people forget that UMass is joining the MAC. They're rejoining the MAC. So Massachusetts is one of those states. The answer to here is 6. Those states are Illinois, because you have Northern Illinois, at least for one more year. Indiana, Ball State is in Indiana. Massachusetts, that's where UMass is. Michigan, there are 3 MAC schools in Michigan. New York, that's where Buffalo is in New York. And then Ohio. Ohio has 6 MAC schools. That's where the majority of the MAC is played in. So how many U.S. states does the MAC have a footprint in as of the 2025 season? It's 6: Illinois, Indiana, Massachusetts, Michigan, New York, and Ohio. So thank you all. That wraps up our trivia. We did 3 rounds today: common theme trivia, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 again, and then geography. If there was one that you liked a lot, please let me know in the comments section. If there was one that you're like, we don't really need to do that again, totally get it. Let me know that as well. I really appreciate you guys tuning in to our second episode of trivia, and I hope to continue doing this as we get closer to the season. But for Jacob Vanderford, who's not here, my name is Brian Partika, and I hope you have a good one. We will see you next time.